Hello and welcome back to Lego Therapy, the show where we just sit on my bed, build some Lego and talk about life. I'm so excited. I'm so excited because this might genuinely be one of the most special and important Lego therapies to me that I have done. I love Lego therapy. It is a staple of what I sort of create and do over the last 2 years. While it's not something that I do frequently enough to be like my main thing, it's one of my favourite things to do. I've grown up loving Lego. And so this announcement is so exciting to me. You may have already seen it across other socials and you might have come to this a little bit later on, but today we are building my custom Lego build. Genuinely, I'm so excited for this. So I'll open it, I'll start building, and then I'll give you the backstory and how this came about. Essentially, I've not looked at this yet. I've looked at the packaging and stuff, but I've not built it. I've not seen it like fully built. I'm so excited. Right, let's firstly, I just want to, this is like my genuine first reaction to seeing what this all looks like. Firstly, the packaging I'm actually so happy with because it looks quality. We've got this little envelope, which I imagine is the sticker. And then, there's actually so many pieces. Oh my God. Okay, right. Let's spread all these out like we always do. Okay, so to get the instructions, I've got my iPad because I thought it'll be easier than trying to do it off my phone. But I probably should have done this before starting recording. But so to get the instructions, you scan the QR code on the packaging. It's too dark in here. Come on. Please. Scan. There we go. That took far too long. And then it opens up the instructions. And you have the fully fledged, proper Lego instructions. Oh my God. Right, okay. So let's start. So first and foremost, the most exciting thing, I can't bloody fold this, there we go. The most exciting thing about all of this is all genuine Lego. Like, this is proper actual Lego pieces. It's not just like a cheap knockoff thing. Every single part of this is a genuine Lego brick, which is incredible. Right. So let's get to building. So yeah, how this came about is, I suppose it's not that interesting, but I essentially, every time I've gone to a Comic-Con across the years, I've seen this stand called Demon, let me get the exact name, Demon Hunter Bricks. And they do these incredible custom Lego builds. Like, they are so cool. I've done one of them on Lego Therapy before. I've got it up on my shelf, and it's a lightsaber. And I've seen them, and every single time I always go back to their stand, just to have a look at what they've got. And I follow them on socials and stuff like that. And then they seem like genuinely like a really nice set of people, a brilliant company. So I always like supporting them. And I saw on their TikTok that they were doing custom like Lego builds for businesses. So like if it was like a corporate event or just something like that, maybe like a Christmas gift from a company. And so when I saw that, it genuinely, like, I saw it before I went to bed and it sparked my brain to be like, imagine, like, could you do that for merch? And all night I was thinking, and I came up with the sort of general concept and design idea. And the next morning I sent them an email and they were like, yeah, of course we could do that. The next thing was the cost of it. because I have a lot going on in my life. If you follow and know me, I've been doing up I bought a house last year and I've been renovating it, and I'm still renovating it. So that is a costly thing. So it was like, can I even afford to do something like this? And then the doubt hit my brain of like, would anybody even buy it? Would anybody even care about a product like this? Because it's different. It's very different to typical merch. That's kind of why I love it. But so I had all these doubts, and I still have these doubts because I'm currently building this before I've told anybody about it, before I've like made any official announcement about it. So for all I know, no one could buy one, no one could care, and but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not getting ahead of myself. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, so then I emailed them, then I had to pay for the designs to get made, and then we initially were going for it was going to be a little bit bigger. It was sort of like 16 centimeters. I think now it's currently about 14 instead. Made it slightly smaller just to bring the cost down, because it was quite expensive at 15 and something that I couldn't really afford. And this project isn't really like a profitable sort of money-making thing. Like, I'm not, genuinely, if I was doing it for that, this is not the way to go. If I sell, like, I'm kind of sad because people keep asking, like, my mum and dad were like, oh, can we have one? Like, and I'm like, I can't give you one because the profit margin is that low that I'd struggle. I'm like barely even making profit on this. Like, I want to keep one for myself, and that's about it. Like, Nathan is obsessed with Lego, and he says he wants one, and I'm like, I kind of can't give you one because of the cost of it and everything like that. So after they designed them, I'm jumping so like back and forth with this, but anyway, after I got them designed and stuff like that, and I was debating for ages, do I, don't I? I just thought, you know what, let's just do it. And I was initially going to get 50 of them, but then the amount of money that would cost and everything like that, so I could only really get 30. But at the same time, I think that was probably good because it means that like I can kind of see how it does. I'd love to do something like this in the future, but what I don't want to ever do is the same design. I want this to be like this is the only one. Like, this is limited to this and this only, because otherwise it like, it's not a limited thing. I want this to be, if you don't get it on this first run, then you can't ever get it again. And like I say, I might do something in the future if it goes well. It might do awful. I told all the boys about it, and they were all just like, I think Wadism said, oh, they're going to be sat in your garage for like years. Someone else was like, I don't know, I wouldn't have the confidence. I think it was Blue might have said he wouldn't have the confidence to do it or something, and all the boys were like, I mean, they're all like not pessimistic, but I don't know. I just thought, screw it, you know. You gotta try these things, and sure, it might fail, but at least I tried. And honestly, it's gonna be so, like, as probably stupid as this sounds, I'm kind of like just excited to have my own. Like, I'm keeping one, and I can't find a piece. Where is this piece? Oh, I'm an idiot. That wasn't an extra. That just, honestly, I slightly panicked then. I thought, I'm an idiot. I just can't read the instructions properly. I've completely forgot where I was. But yeah, so I went ahead with it, and I thought, screw it, you've got to try these things. And now I'm annoyed because I took a break to like figure out the instructions. Now I cannot for the life of me remember where I was. But yeah, I even if the thing is because I was so in my own head of like, oh, what if it doesn't sell out? And then I was talking to my mum and dad, and they were like, so what if it doesn't sell out? And I was like, you know what, they're so right. Like, there's so much like, oh, it needs to sell out in the first 10 minutes, it needs to be gone. And it's like, no, like I could take a year to sell these and it wouldn't matter. I'm just excited for to see people's reaction to it, because I sort of teased about it on a stream, and I've got so much faith in myself because, well, not myself, but in these, because I've never done merch. I did when I was like 14, but that doesn't count because I was 14 and I just made a t-shirt with my logo on it. But I've always hated that. I've always hated, like, don't just get a Fruit of the Loom shirt and slap your logo on it. Like, put some care into what you are producing and selling. And like, it goes back to like the whole like Lunchly stuff. Like, it doesn't make sense. And to me, this makes so much sense for me. Not necessarily in my overall brand of like MXZ, but as a person. Like, I've grown up loving Lego. Like, I've always played with it. I've always had a love of it. I used to have this massive plastic container just full of random Lego bits. And my favourite like times as a kid would just be like, oh, it's a rainy day, let's get this box out and just build random stuff. Like, I never really had sets, like proper like sets and stuff, because they're just quite expensive and stuff. But I always had this random little box of just random pieces, just full of random Lego pieces, and we'd always get it out, and I'd build like towns and cars, and it would go on for days, like to the point where I had this big scale place, and then obviously we'd take it down. It's Lego, you break it up and you put it back away, and that I did that so much as a kid, and so now to say that I've like kind of got unofficially my own Lego set, it means so much more to me than just doing a t-shirt or just doing something. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with like clothing merch if it's done right, but it's got to be done right. I hate when people just, I don't know, like, just slap a picture on a t-shirt. The t-shirt's not good quality, the print will probably crack, and it's just no good. And it's just sort of, in my opinion, abusing the fact that you know your audience will potentially buy it. This to me, like, is such a passion project in the sense of there's not that many of them. The profit is not, even if I sold all of them, the profit is not anything to be like looked at. If I was selling like 1,000 of them, you'd maybe make a decent profit, but when you're selling at such a low quantity, unless I was selling these for like 300 quid, I've tried to keep the price down as much as possible. That's why I went back to them and said, can we redesign it a little bit smaller so that I can like at least try and keep the cost to as small as possible. And some people might, I don't know what the reaction to this is going to be like. Some people might be like, I'm not paying 75 quid for that. And that's okay. Like, to those people, cool. Don't. If you can't afford it or you don't feel it's worth it or anything, cool. That's fine. You don't have to. But this is such... I'm so happy. I'm so happy and excited. This is like... This is a genuine Oh, bastard. I've pressed down too hard. And I've bloody broken. There we go. The fact it's all genuine Lego as well. Like, you could probably do custom builds with random cheap bits, but I wanted to, like, this company, see who build these, honestly, like, check them out. Like, they've not given me any discount, they're not asking me to say any of this. They're just genuinely nice people, and they deserve the business. So yeah, go check them out. I'll probably have them linked somewhere if I remember. I always say that I'm going to link stuff and then forget. So if I forget, just ask me in the comments, and I'll link it then. It's just, I made this TV. I don't even know why the TV character idea came about. I used to just have, some of you might have been around this long ago, but I used to just have, it was like a cartoon version of me, in almost like a Rick and Morty style. And I just sort of one day was like, I want to be more than just me. Like, I want MXZ to be a bit of a character, a bit of something that people can, like, put something behind. And the TV character came about through that idea, and I love it as a concept because, like, the face can be anything. Like, he could play the funny moments on his face or something, and I think that would be really interesting and really cool. So that's where that came about, and it's basically just been the mascot for the channel ever since, and I really like it. This is very much reminiscent of like where I'm at with YouTube and stuff at the minute. I feel weird because I've not done Lego therapy in such a long time. I've probably got so much to talk about, but at the same time, I want to mainly be talking about this. I'm in a really good place with YouTube at the minute because I'm just creating what I want to create. Okay, hang on. This is going to take a bit of fondling. Like that. And like that. There we go. And then that clicks into there. Oh yes. Oh yes. So that's the size of it. That's a good size. Right, I need to keep building because I want to see it. I want to see it. What was I saying? YouTube, yes. So, yeah, I went through a bit of a sort of like transitioning period where I just sort of realised I started the year just making funny moments. Then I swapped to do the MXZ show, and I loved it. And then I stopped that because I was getting in my head about videos getting into algorithm and the title not being good enough, and my videos are never going to get pushed out to people, and blah, 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 blah. So then I swapped to doing like short videos on specific games where I could title it how I need to title it, blah, blah, blah. And then I just got so unhappy with it because I was just like, the videos were so generic and just not the creativity that I like want to put into my videos. And also, they weren't even performing that well to justify it either. So I just thought, you know what? Screw this. And I just started I went back to the MXZ show, and I thought, I'm not even going to care about the title. Like, the titles, look at my recent titles. They are not YouTube algorithm friendly. They are just like gaming funny moments with gaming, just random shit. And they're going to continue to be like that. Okay, where does this bit go? So that goes like that. Oh wait, flip it around. Like that. Okay, right. So that slots in there. Like that. And then push it on. Wait, what does it click to? Ah, it's supposed to click to Okay, I've messed up somewhere. I had to do a little bit of like manoeuvring. Basically, I'm just stupid and I couldn't follow basic Lego rules, but we've made it now. We've made it now. Oh, that actually fits together so nicely. Oh my god. Right. I've once again divulged so far away and like because I was so focused on building the Lego that I've once again forgotten what I was talking about. I think I was talking about YouTube and stuff and just how like now I just don't care. Like I just don't care. I just make whatever. And the funny thing is it seems like you lot are enjoying the videos more when I'm not even trying. Because maybe you can tell. Like maybe you can tell through just the general video, like that I'm having more fun with it. And we've got such a like nice little like set of people now. Like it's expanded quite a bit recently, playing a lot more with other people, and it just keeps it fresh. And that's not to say I'm not playing with anybody else still. Like we're playing, there's not a single person I'm not playing with, and there's not a single person that I'm not playing. Well, I don't know, that didn't make sense, but anyway. I'm in such a good place with it all at the minute. And I've reached a point where I've realised I really like my job, like my actual job, outside of YouTube. And I actually am fine with YouTube not being my full-time job because it puts so much pressure to perform and get views and everything else that I don't even know if I'd like love it to be my full-time job. Don't get me wrong, I would, but at the same time, pause. The outside of the TV is done. That's such a good little size. Okay, right, let's carry on. Let me just push all the little bits and bobs together, make sure it's all clicked. Yes, there we go. These instructions are good. Like, fair play to these guys. They know what they're doing. They absolutely know what they're doing. Oh, I can't wait to see. I need, like, if you're watching this and you've bought one of these, please send me a photo. Like, tweet at me, DM at me, whatever form of contact you can find. Just send me a message and show it. Like, show me you building it. Show me you putting it on a shelf. Just, I want to see, like, your lot's reaction to this. I can't wait. Oh. Little wins. Little bloody wins. Like, this is the thing. I'm so content at the minute with everything. Like, I'm never going to be a huge YouTuber. And I don't think I'd want to be. Because you have so many eyes on you and so much pressure, and at the minute, I'm at such a good place where I can just chill, do my own thing, and that's it. Like, there's no judgment, there's no worry of, like, views going down, there's no... I've got such a lovely community that's just stand behind me. I'm so, like I say, I have, me and the boys have said it a few times, but like, and not in a big-headed way, but I think if I was making the content that I'm making now, like maybe like 5 to 10 years ago, I think it would do like really well. But YouTube and social media are so oversaturated now, where I actually think it's okay to just be a middleman. Like, you don't need to have millions of subscribers. It can just be like it is for me, a cool little side project. Like a cool little way for me to creatively output what I want to do and just have a laugh with it. And you don't need to be or do anything more than that. And a lot of people get like stuck in their own heads with that, like, but I want to be the best. I need to do it as a job. I need whatever. And there needs to be a conversation about that. Like, no, you actually don't. Like, you can just chill with it and do it your way. And some people like it and watch, and that's good enough. You don't need to have millions and millions of subscribers. You can just do it for the laugh and joy of creating video. And that's okay. Like, that is genuinely okay. That is the place I'm at. And it's a brilliant place to be at. Because don't get me wrong, I still care. Like, I'm not going to pretend that if a video absolutely flopped, I wouldn't be a little bit like, oh. But at the same time, I'm just making what I want to make. I don't know why I've gone off on this weird ranty tangent. I think it's because I've not done Lego therapy in a while, so I've not touched on this subject. In a quick minute. Oh my god, I'm doing the antenna. But it's just been where I've been at. And I'm so excited to go into 2025 just because I think it's just going to be an exciting year for just having fun. Having fun in the sun. That was a little impromptu music rendition for you. I don't think any of you asked for it, but you got it anyway, so there you are, I guess. Chatting out of my arse. I forgot what Lego therapy was like. Once I move into my house, I'm going to try and make Lego therapy like a consistent thing. Because it, like I said at the beginning of this, it's one of my favourites. I've got so many Lego sets that need building, but I just haven't had the time to sit down. And I like a free house when I film these because I like to just talk without any conscious thought in my brain. And so when I move out, obviously I'm moving out with Anna, but like there'll be a lot of time where she's not there. And then that clicks on the back. It looks so good. I pushed way too hard. Okay, now we're back to where we started. Let's actually bloody continue. Firstly, look at it. Right, we're moving on to the face. I'm excited. This is arguably the most important part, and I'm excited to see how it looks. I'm very excited to see how it looks. Right, so yeah, I'm in a good place with everything at the minute, and it's good. It's very good. Honestly, my one piece of advice to anybody like trying to do YouTube and stuff, just do whatever you want and enjoy it. Like, do not even try and have a goal of subs or views. Just make something that you want to make and watch. And I know that probably sounds a bit contrived coming from someone in like a position of mine, which isn't anything like insane, but it's still like an okay position. Like, I do understand that, but what is the point if you're just going to chase views and you're never going to be happy with what you make unless it reaches a certain point? Like, honestly, I am in such a happier place. Oh my god, this is so cool. It's like pixel art. Right, so sorry, that was the most autistic, like, ADHD moment I think I've probably ever had, but hang on. right, we need concentration for this bit. So the yellow bits go there. Oh, they've smashed it with this design because it's like, it's so interesting and it's different. I'm so happy with this. I'm so happy with this. And then onto the green. They are. I hope this does well so that I can like do this again in the future. We could do like a Bricks head version or something, or even just like different faces. We could do different I'm getting ahead of myself, I know, but this is just my favourite thing I've ever done. I think this is so cool. I'm doing this in such a dark room that it's quite hard to see the colours. Right, red. I'm going to be like old and decrepit, and I'll have this on the side, and I'll look at it and go, I did that. Like, I made that. Well, I didn't. What? No, I did make it. Because I'm building it right now. All my kids can play with this Lego, and I can be like, that was mine. I designed it. Don't break it. I'm annoyed because the packages come and I'm at least like a week and a half, if not 2 weeks off my next main channel video, and I need to wait to announce it, like, for the main channel video to come out. I don't know if I can keep quiet for that long. Oh, I need to. I bloody need to keep quiet for that long. What doesn't actually let it slip on our live stream? I don't know if anybody like clocked it, so I think it was okay. But if you're watching Modism's live stream, he said he was going to trade Jassel like one of these heads for a t-shirt. And then apparently, I wasn't there, so I didn't see it. But apparently he then saved it and was like, one of his Lego heads, like his Captain Rex from his collection. There's some of you who might have actually been in that stream and now you're watching this and going, oh my god, I did clock that. That was suspicious. Some of you actually guessed it, like, because I was talking about it in stream. I was saying, like, when I first had it designed, and I was debating whether to actually go ahead or not with it. I can't remember who it was, but someone like was putting in the comments like, "Is it Lego?" And I was like, "No, it's not Lego. How would I do Lego?" It was. You were correct. And whoever it was, you know who you are. So fair play. Fair bloody play. Oh my god, the colours. You probably can't see the colours because it's quite dark in here. But right. So now we're doing like the control panel on the side, which, by the way, from the concepts, looks so cool. Like with the grills. Oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah, moving on. 2025 is going to be good. Because I'm just finally like, I'm at peace. I don't need, like, people always ask it like every new year, like, oh, is there a subscriber goal? And honestly, like, this year I kind of was like, oh, let's try for 200, but I kind of like knew that it wasn't going to happen anyway, but also B, I don't really care if it doesn't. Honestly, I could stay at like my subscriber count now for as long as I'm about, and I'd be sad. Because I feel like the community that you have behind you is so much more important than numbers. And also, when you get numbers, the community side kind of dilutes itself. So you end up with, like, not as good of a community, because it's just too big to handle, and you can't have, like, personal, like I go in, like, when I stream now, I'm like, I see people's names, I know regulars who come and go, and everything like that. I feel like you just kind of, you can do it on a large scale, but it's just harder. And I really like that community aspect. I really we do? Right, so put a cog there, a cog there, two little ones on those bits, like that. And then, oh my god, it's a red button, the red button. And then the sticks go in here to turn the dials. Oh my god! You actually like can turn the bloody dials. Change channel. Change channel. And then those bits click on there. Like that. There's a bit that goes on the back. Which is like there. Is that right? Yeah, there. And then that clicks in. I'll try not to monkey grip it this time. And then I've got two spare bits, which always scares me with Lego. But then we open the envelope. We take out the sticker. We peel the sticker. If I can get my finger under it. There we go. And then the face goes on like that. It's so good. Oh my god. So basically we went with like a translucent sticker so that like you can see all the colours behind him, but he's still got his face. But it gives like a shine as well, so it's like a screen. That's insane. That is insane. Thank you so much for like watching me and giving me the opportunity to do this stuff, because I genuinely couldn't do like projects like this without you lot viewing and supporting. I genuinely couldn't. If you do go and buy one, thank you so much for supporting this project as well. Thank you so much for just thank you. I'm very happy. That was such a cool little build. It was a very easy put together. Wasn't too quick, wasn't too short. Right, I'll see you next time on Lego Therapy. Oh my god. That is ridiculous.